my baby, and how you doing? I am your girl, Linda Lynn, and my girl, my boy. Let me just tell you this. This has been a really, really rough month for me. The month of September of 2023. CPS came on over to the house. And when I tell you CPS came on over to the house, I was literally in a mindset of, God, why is this happening to me now? Why is this happening to me? See, if you don't know anything about me, I'm going to let you know this. I'm a go-getter. I'm a very much so ambitious. I am a very sweet. I'm a very kind. I am also a very compassionate person. And I always try to see the good in people. I'm an empath. And last year when I was living with my friend with my 2 kids during the holiday season, my ex-husband had called CPS for me and made up all kind of false allegations. I'm not going to get on here and elaborate on those allegations. But I am going to get on here and say that when somebody who says that I would never put my children in harm's way, put their children in a position to go into harm's way, it can lead to a lot of uncharted thoughts. And last year, my mind was everywhere. I was just shook. I didn't know if my friend was going to kick me and my children on out her house on CPS that came over there. I didn't know if I was really going to have to just pack up and just dip. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. All I know, I was scared. All I know is that I was emotional, and all I know, I was hurt, and I felt so betrayed. And when the allegations had came out, and the social worker told me what was being accused of me, of abusing my children, and who it came from, I just was like, this is ridiculous. For me to get accused, falsely accused, of abusing my son and my daughter, and especially my daughter, I was just like, why would you? It was the audacity for me. And it was the allegations that were so strong to actually get our children taken away from me that I just could not stomach. I couldn't stomach. I wasn't even really eating. I had a lot of sleepless nights. I was really much so scared. And when CPS ended up calling my phone this month of September, and it was just like, hi, is this Linda Hurd? And I'm just like, yes, this is her. And it was, and the social worker told me that they had reopened the case because it was incomplete and it wasn't closed last year. I immediately was just like, wait, what? Now, this case wouldn't have to be trailing along if somebody wouldn't have made the false allegations in the first place last year. Just because they want to hurt me. Just because they don't want to see me with our children. And I'm like, co-parenting must not be enough for you. You must want to try to battle the system and trying to get your kids that I literally have predominant custody of out of the state's hands. You want to get your kids out the foster care system, and I'm over here doing the best that I can with a little bit of child support. And that really struck a nerve. And I really just can't reiterate enough how I didn't want to get on here and even share it, but I came on here last year and I talked about what went down with CPS. And I talked about how my friend extended grace, her family extended grace, because they knew, I wasn't asking for, any type of issues. I wasn't working. I didn't have too much to be looking forward to, but seeing my kids happy, and I was prioritizing my children's happiness a lot last year over my own, because I knew that if I felt like at any time last year in my journey of getting to a better place, that I felt any type of inadequacy with myself, I was just saying, well, they're gonna have to go with their dad if I can't pull it together in the next year. And I pulled it together, and now this year CPS came over to my apartment, and some kind of way the case was reopened. The social worker, there was a new social worker on the case, and all the facts that I'm not an abuser, that I'm literally taking care of my kids to the best of my ability, and I'm not up here doing anything to cause harm or to be malicious, to malnourish my children. All the facts was there, and so when the social worker came, I had told her, I was just like, I just can't believe I'm back in this situation again. And she was like, it's all right. I'm just going to take some pictures of your daughter. And she was like, I can tell she has eczema and you have not been abusing her. And I was just like, okay. The social worker also had to get a phone number of a family member or a friend of mine, so they can be able to advocate for me being a really great mother and just being who I am in general without sugarcoating it. And she also had to pull files from my daughter's pediatrician to prove that I had been taking my daughter to the doctor, because last year allegations were placed on me that I was burning my daughter and I was abusing her. And so now I'm just looking at things to where it's like, God, what else do you have for me? It's been the going back and forth to my son's school. My son, he has autism. He has not yet been seen by a neurologist, but the school autism specialists have already came down with a prognosis for him to be on the autism spectrum. And so I have been coping with that, going back and forth to the schools, and I'm just like, Lord, I'm trying to hold a child down, and I'm doing it all by myself, and I have to take this day off, take this lunch break off. I'm getting back to work late. I'm getting written up because I'm going back and forth to the school to get my son. He's getting into a fight. He's getting kicked out of school. He got suspended. And I'm just up here just like, what more? What more can I do? What more can I give as a mother? Am I equipped to constantly go through all of this? What more am I sacrificing? Right now, I'm sacrificing my job. Right now, my 9 to 5. Right now, I am sacrificing my time. Right now, I am sacrificing my efforts of knowing that, I'm putting in good work. I'm going to the schools. I'm being attentive. When the social worker asked to come over here, I didn't hesitate to open my door. So for me, I'm just like, whatever's going to happen this year is going to happen. And I'm not about to allow anybody's malicious intent, evil eye to prey upon what's for me. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep going. I know what I have to do. If I didn't know, I wouldn't be here still trying to get to where I have to get at. And I'm just like, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. It took me time to get a 9 to 5 working from home. It took me time to build this YouTube channel up. It took me time to get in front of this camera and actually expose bits and pieces of my life and my truth to the world, and to be on here talking to you right now, and and to be vulnerable with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to be doing this, but I'm doing this because I do feel compelled to share my story, and in the best way possible, because I don't know why my story is so much bigger than me, but I do feel like for me, sharing what I'm going through is going to help somebody else, because when I was going through everything I was going through last year, I couldn't find no one else on the internet I can actually relate to. And even though I was going through therapy, I was journaling, I was taking my time out to continuously heal, I still was up here like, God, I can't be the only one. I cannot sit up here and just hold on to this story and just put it on paper. I have to speak it out. And that's what I did. I spoke it out and I spoke over my life. And now here I am. Yes, I still do have custody of my kids. CPS did not take my kids. The devil did not win. And I'm here to let you know that I'm trying to make it through all of this. So me going MIA on my channel, I was really like in a flurry because I was like, man, I could be creating content right now, but my mind wasn't right, and I don't be feeling right about getting in front of this camera and talking to y'all if my mind ain't right. But my mind is right, my heart is right, and I'm here to tell you that I'm going to overcome all of this. I'm going to overcome all of this. I'm going to try to stay consistent as possible, and I'm really going to keep grinding, man. I got to keep grinding for my babies. I'm all they got. I'm really all they got right now. I'm really all they got, and I remind myself this every day. Yes, they do have a father, but their father is constantly working against me. Can't even work with me. You know what I'm saying? Something happened to me, then what? Then what? So I'm gonna make it through this. But I'm gonna tell you that, it's gonna take time. It's going to take effort. And all that I've been through, it has not broken me. Yes, it has shooken me, but it has not broken me. So that's what I just want to reiterate to you, And so I don't know where this journey going to take me for the end of this year, but I guarantee you I'm going to be doing so much more for me and my children. I'm in grind mode. I'm in hustle mode right now. And I got to get it. So many people, it could be the people that you love. It could be the people that you least expect. They will speak against you. People will speak against you. People will be of fear of your potential. People will be of fear of your greatness. People will be of fear of your happiness, of your joy. But you cannot allow for the way people may see you or the way people may throw daggers at you and try to put stumbling blocks in your way and pray against what you have going on to deter you. And that's what I'm here to tell you. I didn't let all that I've been going through this month and within the season of summer deter me from anything. I'm about to be stepping in the fall with a little shimmy and a two-step. You heard me? And that's what it's going to be. And if they don't like it, they can take it up with their mom. You heard me? They can take it up with their mom. They can take it up with their uncle. They can take it up with their auntie. It's none of my business outside of what I'm talking about now. So I just want to thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'm going to get through this. So yes, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can drop that in the comment box below because I would love to talk to you. And until the next video, I love you for watching.